Namaste to everyone. Today's in this class, we are going to discuss how Sanatana Dharma has been misguided, manipulated, and misinterpreted by the politicians and spiritual leaders for their vested interests. It is a burning issue presently all over India on Sanatana Dharma. Many people have been misunderstood the word Sanatana Dharma and its functioning and its way of belief system. Now, let us have a look at the controversial statement which has been spoken by UDHAYANIDHI Stalin, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's son and the State Minister of Tamil Nadu. It has been triggered a political row at a writers' conference in Chennai. He said in the first week of September by equating Sanatana Dharma with mosquitoes, dengue, malaria, fever, and corona, adding that it should be eradicated like these ailments. Let us have a look at his speech.
இந்த மாநாட்டுடைய தலைப்பே மிகவும் சிறப்பாக அமைந்திருக்கின்றது. சனாதன எதிர்ப்பு மாநாடு என்று போடாமல் சனாதன ஒழிப்பு மாநாடு என்று நீங்கள் இதை போட்டிருக்கிறீர்கள், இதை அழைத்திருக்கிறீர்கள், இந்த நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு பெயர்கிறீர்கள். அதற்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள். சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். அப்படிதான் இந்த சனாதனம். சனாதனம் என்பதை எதிர்ப்பதை விட ஒழிப்பதே நாம் செய்ய வேண்டிய முதல் காரியமாகும். எனவே இந்த மாநாட்டிற்கு மிக பொருத்தமான தலைப்பு வைத்திருக்கிறீர்கள், அதற்கு என்னுடைய பாராட்டுகள். சனாதனம்னா என்ன? சனாதனம் அப்படிங்கிற பெயரே சமஸ்கிருதத்திலிருந்து வந்ததுதான். சனாதனம் சமத்துவத்திற்கும் சமூக நீதிக்கும் எதிரானது. சனாதனம்னா வேற ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. சனாதனங்கிறதுக்கு அர்த்தம் என்ன? நிலையானது, அதாவது மாற்ற முடியாதது, யாரும் கேள்வி கேட்க முடியாது அப்படிங்கிறது தான்.
From his speech, it is clear that Sanatana Dharma is compared with mosquitoes, dengue, malaria, fever, and corona. Adding to that, it should be eradicated like these ailments. Further, UDHAYANIDHI Stalin said Sanatana Dharma cannot be simply opposed but must be eradicated. He further argued that the idea is inherently regressive, divided people on the basis of the caste and gender, and is fundamentally opposed to equality and social justice. Further, he has said, what is Sanatana Dharma? The very name is only from Sanskrit, he has said. Sanatana is against equality, social justice, and nothing else. What is the meaning of Sanatana? It is eternal, that is, it cannot be changed. No one could pose any questions, and that is the meaning. It divided people on the basis of the caste, he alleged. For a clear understanding, I am interested to speak few words in Tamil language. The Sanatana Dharma has been divided into two words, that is Sanatana and Dharma. Sanatana is originated from Sanskrit word. Yes, he is right. There is no doubt about it. But if you come into the Tamil literature, Sanatana is nothing but Irkai. That is Irkai, that is the nature. The nature. Then Dharma means Aram in Tamil language. That means, Sanatana Dharma means Irekkai Arai. That is nature's concept, nature's gift to human or living beings in the world. So, Sanatana Dharma in Tamil we can say Irekkai Aram. In simple, I wanted to bring out here the Aram, that is in Tamil word that refers to the code of ethics or moral values that govern human behavior. It is a fundamental concept in Tamil culture and literature and is often associated with the ancient Tamil text Tirukkural. The principles of Aram are rooted in the idea of treating others with respect, honesty, compassion, and living a virtuous life. So, that is the greatness of Dharam in Tamil. So, the Aram has been mentioned in Tirukkural. Is the oldest literature in the world compared to any other literature. The Sangam literature is as old as Mesopotamia, Egyptian, and Greek cultures, which are having a great significance in human civilization. The first reference of Sanatana Dharma we find from Sangam literature, that is especially from Tirukkural. It is as old as with the Greek, Egyptian, Mesopotamian civilizations. That means, Sanatana Dharma is the oldest concept existing from Sangam age. It has been used in Tirukkural many poets afterwards also. Tirukkural emphasizes on righteousness. It is evident throughout the text of Tirukkural. One of the verses, that is Kural 321, it gives the translation of the poem which you can see here. A righteousness person enlightened by wisdom shines brighter than those enlightened by rituals, which is one of the important and gives about the what is dharma. Thiruvalluvar himself places great importance on living a life rooted in dharma. Here in this poem, Thiruvalluvar emphasizes that true righteousness is not merely adhering to rituals, but understanding and embodying wisdom. This aligns with the Sanatana Dharma's emphasis on understanding the deeper spiritual and ethical meanings. So, Sanatana Dharma is existing from the Sangam period. Many of the scholars not recognized its importance of Sanatana Dharma, which is present in the Tamil literature. And I feel myself that Sanatana Dharma originated from Tamil Nadu, that is central Tamil Nadu from Madurai. I will be discussing in separate lesson about the existence of Sanatana Dharma, how it came into existence in Tamil Nadu from Tamil literature. Tamil is the oldest language in the world. It can be equated with Mesopotamia, Greek and Egyptian culture and civilization. It is the only literature which has been developed by the poetry and grammar. That is the greatness of the Sangam literature. No other literature, either Mesopotamia or Greek or Egyptians, doesn't have the grammar at that time. The Tirukkural is the only literature which has given us the poems. That is the greatness of Sangam literature. I think we will be discussing separately in another class about the greatness of the Tamil language. So, Sanatana can indeed be seen as a cosmic culture, the reverence for sun, moon, fire, water, air, rivers, mountains. All these are eternal, everlasting, perpetual, permanent, primeval, and ancient. That is why we call these things as Sanatana, which cannot be changed, which cannot be lost for at any time, which reflecting a deep ecological awareness that align with the modern concept of sustainable living. So, for sustainable living, we need all these. So, we cannot compare these things with the religion or for any other concept of Sanatana Dharma. I think now you might have been got clear from your mind what is eternal, what is everlasting, perpetual, permanent, primeval, ancient. Okay? Now let us look into the word dharma. The word dharma has been misused in India since the past 1500 to 2000 years, that is Aryan's invention to India, because people started to use dharma in the sense of a religion or as a sect. It is the main misunderstanding to comment on Sanatana Dharma by the politicians, spiritual leaders in a misunderstanding and a different way of thinking on Dharma. The basic concept of Dharma people has not yet understood. Now let us look into at a glance what are the components in Dharma. The eternal set of duties of Dharma are individual duties, social duties, and spiritual duties. These include 15 components. They are 1. Duties towards oneself, physical and mental purity, non-violence, that is ahimsa, truthfulness, that is satya, contentment, that is santosha. In social duties, we have respect for elders, service to others, that is seva, justice and fairness, that is danda, charity, dana, hospitality, that is atithi devo bhava, and spiritual duties, meditation, contemplation, devotion, and self-realization. These are some of the components. Another important aspect which I wanted to bring to your notice in this context, that the then Chief Minister, late Jayalalitha ji, arrested the oldest leader of DMK, Shri Karunanidhi ji, and she was instructed to take him to the prison. You know about it. It is against the Dharma. What she has made is against the Dharma. That is why at the time of her death, you know what type of problems she has faced. See, the nature itself will take care of what you are doing. For every action, there is a reaction. That is the concept of the nature. Another important one which I wanted to bring you. The last elections, DMK has won the elections with thumping majority. Mr. Stalin, he became a chief minister. At that juncture, the followers of the Stalin has thrown the photograph of Jayalalitha ji from the Amma canteen. So Stalin ji has not accepted it. He asked the person again do it and keep it in the same place of where Jayalalitha ji photo was there. And he has not disturbed the Amma canteen functioning. See, now this is the Sanatana Dharma. See, giving food to poor people is the Dharma. He is reinstated. Whereas in other states like Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, after these elections, the canteens were closed. So that is the greatness of Stalin. So now I think you have understood Sanatana Dharma is different, religion is different, and caste is different. Caste is always associated with the social structure of the society. It is not an independent one, it is a social structure of a society. For example, we have a Hindu society, Christian society, Muslim society, or Islamic society. Sometimes we can call also them as religious groups or sectarian divisions. We can find the hierarchical divisions in the caste divisions not only in Hindu society but also we can observe among the Christians and Islamic societies also. For example, among the Christians we find different hierarchical divisions such as Roman Catholics, Protestants, Orthodox Christians. These are the major sect or divisions which are further being divided into hundreds of subsects. So don't think that Hinduism itself is having a divisions in that society, but Christians also having a divisions. For example, I have been to Dalhousie University for teaching for 5 years summer courses in Halifax, Canada, where my students took me to the place of the people who have died in the Titanic shipwreck. There he has shown me that some of the sectarian divisions clearly demarcated in the burial ground. So the dead bodies belong to one sect has been buried separately and another sect is buried separately. Their burial ground is also different. And I have observed among the Christians, the different sectarian level people, they won't visit the churches of others. That is the important one which I have observed in Canada and also in Indian churches. Don't you think this is also a caste type of system exists among the Christian society? The sectarian level, that is, group level is very rigid and strong, especially in Kerala and South Tamil Nadu. All these divisions are endogamous in nature. They won't marry. It is almost we can on par with the caste, we can compare the Christian subdivisions also. That is which I wanted to bring you to your notice before commenting on Hindu religion or Hindu caste system. Not only among the Christians, but also you can find among the Islamic religion, that is, Muslims. Among the Muslims also we find different divisions. These divisions are also hierarchy, such as the prominent groups among them are the Markayers, Labbais, Rautar, Sonak Mapilas, Kailaras, Tulakar, Pachukutti, Labbai, Kasai, Vetekaran and Yachukutti are some of the divisions. All these divisions are endogamous in nature. They have the hierarchical divisions, which I have observed in my research when I was doing my research as a coordinator for People of India project. I have travelled widely in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. I have observed different divisions of Christians and also the Muslims. I feel myself as an anthropologist, we can equate these divisions among Christians and Muslims also as caste divisions. So caste system is not only existing in Hindus but also it exists among the Muslims and also the Christians. One important thing I wanted to mention here is, as though Hindus have different hierarchical divisions, that is caste divisions, they will go to the temple, all of them, and worship together. That is the integrity of Hindus. Whatever caste he may be, now they are going and worshipping in the temple together. But whereas in Christians, they won't go. They will be having their own churches separately for their worship. Have you observed this type of things, which I wanted to ask you people? There is no need to compare or criticize any caste or any religion. That is my intention. We wanted to eliminate the caste system. Yes, Dr. Ambedkar ji, Mahatma Gandhi, and Periyar ji, they wanted to eliminate the caste system. Yes, we are for it. I am for it. Eliminate the caste system. But recently in Bihar, they have conducted a census operation based on the caste system. So, this is all political motivated and taking the people in a wrong direction. I have a complete idea about Indian population because I have worked almost all parts of India for my project documentation of ethnographic films on all the tribes of India. So, more than 35 years I have worked for this project and I documented ethnographic films, which you can see from my website tsnaidu.com. So, when you are speaking on a specific sensitive issue, you must think twice whether it has to be true or not. Without verification, without thing, you are requested not to speak. I accept the words spoken by Mr. UDHAYANIDHI Stalin to eradicate the caste system, equality, poverty, etc. All these concepts comes under Sanatana Dharma. If you can understand the concept of Sanatana Dharma, you won't speak like this, which you have spoken on Sanatana Dharma. It's a totally misunderstood by Udayanidhi Stalin. And there is no doubt that he has read the script. It is not extempo he has spoken. He don't know about what is Sanatana Dharma. Somebody has written and given the script and he has read it. I think you can see here in this document itself how he is reading. He is totally misguided by his assistants. You have a great future. You are representing the Tamil community as a minister. You are not a film actor when you are speaking this issue. If it is in the film, that is different. But in the official status, you have spoken this word. It is not correct. You know that the concept of DMK is existing on the concept of Sanatana Dharma. The symbol of DMK party, that is Udaya Suryan itself, gives a glorified message of Sanatana Dharma. The sun, the mountains, the hills and the sun represent the nature, and it is shared with all the living things in the world equally, and it is eternal. So, the existence of DMK is based on the Sanatana Dharma. Subject to correction, I have verified all the writings and talks delivered by the B.R. Ambedkar ji, Periyar ji, and Annadurai ji. They never referred the word to eliminate Sanatana Dharma. Yes, they have spoken to eliminate the caste system, poverty, social justice, gender equality, secularism, and rationalism for the betterment of the society. So all these components comes under Sanatana Dharma, which I have explained you. The components of Dharma, all of them are in Sanatana Dharma. So the very basic existence of DMK party stands on Sanatana Dharma. To my understanding, I think the people of Tamil Nadu considered the DMK, that is Dravida Munnetra Kadagam, because of the party itself is having Sanatana Dharma components for sustainable living of the people. All welfare programs and schemes which are functioning presently from the period of Anna Dhurai, present Stalin leadership, all the schemes, you take the educational institutions, welfare programs, and all are comes under the Sanatana Dharma. So it is totally misguided by a section of the people to Udayanidhi Stalin. That is what I believe. The words which he has spoken is not by himself. It is somebody has directed him to speak like this. I have observed in my readings on Periyar Ji that Annadurai distanced himself with Periyar because his wrong notion on Hinduism, temples, rituals and worship. The outcome was to establish a DMK party. So my suggestion is, don't disturb the sentiments of the people based on their religion. One must be careful when you are speaking on the sensitive issues to the people. You must be carefully use your language and also the words, because you are representing entire Tamil Nadu people. So it is very important. It reflects. That is why your speech has been flared up entire India. So it is not the wise way of doing the things. However, Dharma is universal and eternal. Dharma is not Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Jain, Jewish, Muslim, or any other religion. These are all different religious sects. At its core, Sanatana Dharma is not just a religion. It is a way of life that has evolved over thousands of years, shaped by the cultural, social, spiritual fabric of India. So I request you people, don't drag the Hinduism into the political and spiritual way of life. This is my submission to all of you. Don't speak on religion, not only Hinduism, but also Christian, Jain, Buddhism, any other religion. If you wanted to have a vote bank, if you wanted to make money as a spiritual leaders, that is different. Don't bring these issues. And don't spoil the human societies. Udayanidhi Stalin might have understood what is Sanatana Dharma. So we cannot compare Sanatana Dharma with the bacteria, virus, or any other infectious diseases. Sanatana Dharma is a nature gift to us. I hope you enjoyed this talk. This I have prepared for understanding the basics of a common man. Don't misguide. I request the politicians and the spiritual leaders, don't talk whatever it will come in your mouth. This is what happened. The great Periyarji, who has talked on Hinduism, Hindu religion, Hindu culture and temple worship, finally he was distanced from the leaders of Annadurai and Karunanidhi ji. So, Udayanidhi Maran ji, you please take care of your speech. You must have a good advisors to prepare your speeches. That is my request. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. If there is any mistakes, please forgive me. This is only a lecture delivered for the eye-opening of the misunderstandings and mistakes, misguidance by the people to the noble persons. Please guide them what to speak, what not to speak. That is my request. I thank you, all of you. If you like this, you forward to your friends. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.